This is a review of the Core 9-person instant cabin tent. It's 14 feet by 9 feet, and it sets up with one person in under 4 minutes. So you can see here that I'm taking out the Rainfly. I'm putting that aside. Everything comes packed in a pretty cool travel bag. It's very well made. It seems like it'll last for a long time. When you take the tent out, its total weight is about 25 pounds. So it's not the lightest. You'll probably want to do some car camping and not do backpack camping or anything crazy like that with this type of tent. The middle part is going to stick up, and then there's little arms that fold out. So you're going to want to fold out each one of those arms. You can see here that I saw that the back of the tent was facing forward, so I had to turn it around quickly. But each of those arms fold out, and you want to be very careful with those arms. Even though they're steel, they have joints that probably could bend if you force them in a way that they're not supposed to be moved. So I'm really careful about pulling those arms up but not forcing them out. You can see because it's a large tent, it is a little cumbersome for one person. Their supposed 30-second setup or 60-second setup, whatever it is, it has to be with two people. But I have no problem setting this up by myself. The poles just extend out and then they click, and you just keep going around. There are 6 different poles, 2 on the front, 2 on the back, and then 1 on each side. And you can see that all the straps are attached. There's a mesh roof to allow a lot of airflow, plenty of windows to allow a lot of airflow. And you would have no problem putting this up in the dark or immediately when you get to your campsite. So that's it. Setup is done. At this point, you'll want to stake it down, make sure everything is the way you want it to be. If I was actually taking this camping, I'd put a tarp underneath the tent too to use as a footprint. I've taken this tent camping 2 times, and I haven't had any problems with rain or moisture getting into the tent. It seems to be fairly cool because it has lots of airflow. If you do suspect that it's going to rain, you're going to want to use the tent fly, just because you can see the whole roof is meshed, so you wouldn't want to be caught in a rainstorm without it. And again, this tent would be a lot quicker, or quicker than it even is if you have 2 people. But it's perfectly done with one person. It does help that I'm tall. I'm 6'2", so I can reach up to the top and kind of maneuver this Rainfly. But I would, again, suspect that if you have a tent this big, you'll probably have at least 2 people staying in it. But all of this can be done with one person. The tent is tall. I have enough headroom in it. In the very center, I can stand completely upright. As I get towards the edges, I have to kind of duck a little bit. But when I want to stand up, I can stand up just fine right along the center of it. So you can see here the Rainfly takes an additional couple of minutes here just because it does have clips that clip to each one of those poles. And you can see here it's very easy. If you're going to be in high wind, you're going to want to extend those guy lines. The guy lines are reflective, and it would help stabilize a tent this tall if you have some heavy winds. All right, so that's basically it. Once you get those clips on the tent, if you get that Rainfly on, you can see it's starting to rain a little bit here. It's good to go. You'll want to stake this guy down, and one person putting this together under 4 minutes. The very front of it opens up all the way. That's the reason why I got this tent. It's like a screen room. You can move all of your furniture in, all of your beds and tables and chairs and stuff like that in here through that wide opening. There's plenty of windows. There's 1 on the back. There's 2 on each side. And, of course, the whole roof is just screen mesh. So this is great for airflow. The zippers on the windows are fairly smooth. I don't have any problems opening and closing them with one hand. And you can see here that there's plenty of windows throughout the whole tent. There's a couple of pockets back there. And the floor is regular tent material. It's not thick. It's not thin. I plan on putting some foam square tiles on the floor just to make it a little bit softer for my 1-year-old to climb on. And quick tip, those openings for the windows, you can tuck them in so they're not all over the place. That second door is great because you don't have to open the T-style door every single time you want to go in and out of the tent. So I love this tent. This is my favorite tent. I plan on keeping this tent for many years. And I looked at plenty of different tents by Coleman. I looked at some Walmart tents. There's plenty of different tents out there. There's way too many. But if you take a look at the big, large windows, this is a great tent to have for family camping. Thanks for watching.